I hope, can you please confirm these words are, you people are familiar or not? Just these words, whether you people are familiar or not. Sir, first we covered about, sir, do you know view? Next, second, we covered about the template concept. And then we had a discussion about model concept. And after that, we covered about, do you know, sir, models. And then we had a discussion about forms concept. And then we had a discussion about model forms concept. Like, yes, almost these words are no longer new words for you people, right? Okay. Sir, have you executed last project, movie project? Can you please confirm once? Have you executed last project, movie project? Yes, friends. Yes, executed, right? I hope I shared already. I shared the example. I mean the source code also. Just I hope you executed on the last Thursday. I hope. Okay. Like. Okay. Vinod. Yes. Can you please share that code, Vinod? Okay. Now the next cinema. What we require to talk, sir. Very important, very important, sir. What is the next one we are going to discuss about, sir, advanced templates concept. Regarding advanced templates concept, we require to discuss, right? Advanced templates concept, we have to talk. Okay, sir. Yeah, the part of the two important concepts are there, sir. One is template inheritance. Template inheritance. The first one, template inheritance. Second one, we have to talk about the second terminology. We require to talk about okay, template filters. These two things we have to discuss, right? So first one, template inheritance concept. The second concept, what we have, template filters concept, right? Okay. What is the meaning of template inheritance? What it means? What the meaning of template inheritance concept, right? Okay, very simple terminology, sir. What it means, template inheritance. Suppose usually in our examples, yes, every time we are going for, we are talking about multiple templates within the same application, correct, right? Sir, we have several templates within the same application, right? Sir, sometimes, do you know, if we consider just what we call the jobs portal, something like I want to develop, sir. If you want to develop jobs portal, do you know at the top nav bar is always fixed for every web page. Are you getting? For every page is Bangalore jobs, Pune jobs, Chennai jobs, or something like that. Best example, let me consider our durgajobs.com. Regarding durgajobs.com, if you consider durgajobs.com, have you observed, right? Here, if you are seeing, sir, post a job, bank job, BPO job, Hyderabad jobs, and so on. Sir, if you click anything, sir, anything, sir, everywhere this header part is always the same. Header part is always the same, sir. If you consider durgasoftvideos.com, regarding if you consider durgasoftvideos.com, just if you are seeing, then automatically, do you know, this is nothing but header part. Header part, sir. Do you know this header part is always the same if you consider any page, right? Okay, this is home page. Like suppose if you consider AngularJS by Narasimha. Like if you consider that, then automatically, do you know, sir, here the same thing by default will be there. Sir, manual testing or ODI, OBEE, like this. If I can take this one, sir, OBEE. Now still this is always the same. Means that take a bit very special care, sir. Okay. So the point here is for most of the pages within the web application, header part, footer part, nav bar, these kind of things are always the same. Regarding if these things are always same in our application, if 20 pages are there. In our application, if 20 pages are there, then why we have to write that code separately in every page? Regarding that common code, I will define inside the base.html, base.html. Sir, that common functionality I will make it available automatically for all HTML pages. Are you getting that? I will develop one base template, sir. From the base template I will inherit the code for every other template, right? This type of concept is nothing but template inheritance concept. Everyone can able to understand, right? What the meaning of template inheritance? Just like in our programming. Are you getting? Sir, just in our programming part itself is always the same, sir. Template inheritance. What the meaning of template inheritance is just like sir, do you know parent class and the child classes? Are you getting? Parent class and the child classes like this, right? Parent class and the child classes like we have. Do you know parent class, sir? For all child classes, whatever common functionality is required, I will define inside a parent. From the parent, I will make it available for every child, sir. Remember this one. For every child, I will make it available. Sir, just observe that I want to develop a loan module. Loan module, right? There are 3 types of loans are available. Assume that housing loan or home loan. Next and after that personal loan, and then vehicle loan. Are you getting vehicle loan? Sir, for all these loans, the required common functionality I will take inside a separate class, loan class. Are you getting? I will take a separate class, loan class. That common functionality by default available for every child. Okay, this is the program in the Python, whether it is the Java, everywhere. This type of feature is by default considered as inheritance. Common functionality. How many times we require to write? Can you please spell out? Common functionality. How many times we require to write? Only once. Common functionality only once. But we can use that common functionality for multiple child classes. We are not required to rewrite because the common parent class functionality by default available to every child. Remember that, sir. Okay. So the same terminology here. This is one HTML file. This is another HTML file. HTML file like template files. Are getting template file. Base template code by default available for every child templates, sir. So at the template level also for reusability of the code purpose, okay, inheritance is possible. Such type of thing is by default considered as template inheritance. Everyone can able to understand, right? Template inheritance. What is the meaning of template inheritance, right? Any doubt? Can you please confirm? Everyone in a position to understand clearly, right? Okay, what the meaning of template inheritance? Very simple, sir. If for multiple templates having some common functionality, don't write separately in every template page. Better to separate that common code into a separate HTML page, and so by inheritance concept, automatically we can make it available for every child template, which is nothing but template inheritance. Okay, like how to define, how we can able to do template inheritance, right? Sir, very simple. This syntax first you people should require to familiar, sir. Base.html is there, sir. Okay, assume that base.html is there. Sir, it's the normal HTML page only. Normal HTML page, common. Okay, for all pages, bootstrap. For all pages, you know, bootstrap CDN is required. For all pages, CSS CDN is required. CSS link is required. Like the commonly required thing, we have to write inside base.html. Navbar is required. Commonly it is required. That's why all the common code we require to write. Common code which is required for all template files, we have to write inside base.html. Remember that, sir. Okay. So now, what is the next thing, sir? Here, very important, sir. Sir, now this is the normal HTML page only. Don't worry about that. But here in this, one special syntax we require to declare. Can you please observe very carefully, sir? Percentage. Here, percentage. Somewhere, have you remembered this type of story? We know. This type of story already we know, sir. What is this one? Template tags. Regarding Jinja 2. Template tags. Jinja 2. This is the template tag, right? Okay. Here, this is just a block. Okay. Now you can use any name. Child block or something like that. Child block, something like this, right? Okay. Now here just sir, that's all. Just end the block. Regarding end block, like this we have to take. So here, this is the syntax is the fixed, but how you can able to write that part I will take care. Don't worry about that, sir. Don't worry about that. Sir, here percentage block, okay, like, sir, this syntax is always fixed. Remember this one. But this name, you can use any name, no problem at all. Okay, just aware that. Okay. Now, this is the base template. In the base template, this is the code we require to write, sir. Of course, within there, what code we are going to write? Nothing. We never going to write anything, sir. In the child tag, these things must be important. In the child template files, this block must be important. How it is going to come, I will explain clearly, sir, with the example. Don't worry about that. Can I go for a small example so that you can get much clarity? Sir, observe. Are you in the position to understand this one? Are you in the position to understand this internal functionality? Don't worry. Just aware the syntax. Okay, block, and the block. This is the name of the block, child block, right? Okay, just this is the child block. Now, suppose in the child.html, yes, what code we require to write? Very carefully, sir. What code we require to write in the child.html? Only one line. Here, just observe that. Here, just I'm taking percentage. Okay. Here, just I'm taking percentage like this. We know. Here, extends. I'm getting here extends like test app slash base.html. Base.html, like this we require to take, sir. If I can take like this, then automatically, yes, in the base.html, whatever code is there, by default, the child.html is going to come. Sir, we are not required to use HTML tag, body tag, header tag, all that nonsense is not required. Okay, so really this child.html will become very cute because you never going to feel that, oh, it is the HTML code, something like that, right? Okay, well, now here I'm taking, very simple, sir. Here you took some block in the parent, right? Now you require to take same block here. Okay, you require to take same block here. Okay, within this block, okay, whatever specific child specific we have to write here. Regarding, we have to write child specific functionality, we have to write inside this block. That's all. This is just the outline what you people should be aware. Okay, percentage extends. Suppose this template extending the code from the base.html. Excellent, man. Next, here whatever the block you define, just take that block. Next, within that block, whatever we are writing, that will become extra. In addition to parent tag functionality. So in the child template, what extra code we have to take? That extra code we have to write here. Everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, here whatever the name we use, here the name should be same. Remember that. Sometimes child block, sometimes body block. Regarding sometimes body block, like whatever name you are using, that name must be matched. Remember that some people may use child block, okay? Yeah, but the same thing copy paste in the middle, whatever child extra, this child tag, this template, child template tag, what extra code is required, that code we have to write here. That's all. Just if you feel comfortable with this, nothing is there in the template inheritance. A beautiful concept, sir. Why we wrote several times the same code and so on. Now not required to worry. Can I go for a small example for this? Advanced tempo project. Yes, friends. Can I go for a small thing? Okay, so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Okay. Sir, now I will go for a small example. A small example, sir. Sir, Durga news portal example. Just have a look once, sir. Durga news portal. This is the example what I want to take. Sir, in this news portal, my requirement is, okay, just take a bit very special care. Sports information, movies information, sports information, politics information, regarding politics information, like we are going to discuss, right? Politics information, like we are going to discuss. Okay, like, sir, now let me go for a small chota example for this, so that you people can feel very comfortable, I'm sure, sir. Okay, here let me go for, okay, here just let me, 1 minute please, it's already open. All this nonsense is not required for me. Okay, let me close this. Now here my requirement is, yeah, let me open the command prompt. Okay, here just observe DJ projects OT online training. Let me create one project, ADV temp project, ADV advanced template project. Okay, Django admin. Can you please tell start project, ADV temp project, advanced template project, like this I'm taking, sir. Assume that advanced template project, like this I'm taking. Now it is a very clear. Let me go to ADV tempo project. Okay, py manage.py, manage.py. Next, start app, test app. Okay, like this. Test app is ready. Okay, like this. Now my requirement is, let me go to that folder. Are you getting? So our requirement is the Django, sir, projects OT, like this I'm taking, sir. The Django projects OT. In that ADV tempo project is already there. Sir, now the next thing what I want to take is, let me go for, okay, new folder, templates folder, new folder, templates folder. In the templates folder, let me take another test app. In the test app, okay, we require several HTML files. Okay, I'm taking base.html. Next, and after that, home.html. Are you getting home page? Okay, like home.html. I'm taking home.html. Next, and after that, here just observe new file. Here politics. Politics.or movies.html. Okay, movies.html file. Okay, like I'm taking movies.html. Next, sports.html, like sports.html, like, because if multiple templates are there, then only there is a meaning of using this one, sir. Templates. Next, and after that templates, what is the next one, sir? Politics.html is there, sir. Okay, that's all. Can you please observe that? How many HTML files are available, sir? Please confirm. How many HTML files are available? Yes. Okay, there are almost, 5 HTML files are available, right? Okay, base.html, home, movies, and so on. Next, what is the next one we require to take, sir? Okay, create a new folder. Please, anyone, can you please guess what is my next activity? Respond. What is my next activity? Anyone, can you please guess? Okay, yes, static. Okay, static folder, because CSS must be required. Static folder. Sir, now inside static, let me create one more folder, CSS. Okay, CSS. Next, and after that, inside CSS, okay, like let me take one special file, ADV temp ot.css. Okay, ADV temp ot.css file I'm taking, sir. That's all. This is about the my file. Next, can you please confirm? I created templates folder. Under base templates, template files, empty files I created. CSS folder is also ready. Now, can you please tell, immediately our hand should go for? Can you please confirm? Immediately our hand should go for, what is that, sir? Settings.py file. Are you getting settings.py file? Now, observe this one. Here first add the application, here test app. Okay, next, and after that, here instead of base dir, next, let me take template dir is equal to os dot os dot path dot join os dot path dot join base dir comma templates, base dir comma templates like this. Okay, next here static dir we have to talk static dir. Okay, like this base dir and then static like this, right? So next let me add the template dir here inside dir so directory template dir. Okay, last one we require to take care. Okay, can you please confirm, sir? I forgot static files underscore dirs, static files underscore dirs. Okay, here static dir we require to take, sir. That's all. So everything is very clear. It is already known thing only, not required to take much, not required to explain much thing, right? So now let me go to base.html. Regarding, let me talk about base.html file. So in the base.html file, my requirement is a navbar I want to use, right? Okay, this is the base.html. So whatever code you can able to take, happily you can take here. Do you know HTML? I'm taking, sir, HTML code. Next, I want to use navbar. I want to use navbar. That's why what I can able to take here is just let me go to get bootstrap.com. Get bootstrap cdn, get bootstrap.com. Here version 3.7 something like. Next, download bootstrap. Okay, bootstrap cdn. I want to add this bootstrap cdn, right? Sir, any common thing, yes, better to populate this all the commonly required things. Okay, here like this. Next time after that, okay, here load the static files. Have you remembered, right? What I require to take? Load something like I have to take. What I require to take, sir? Anyone, can you please tell? Load the static files we have to take here. Next and after that, here I want to link CSS link, sir. I want to link CSS. I want to link CSS link. Are you getting right? Here again we require to take. We require to take in the percentage. Okay, static. Next CSS slash, what is the name? ADV temp ot css. ADV temp ot dot css, like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. CSS link is ready. And bootstrap link is also ready, sir. Okay, now we are not required to write all this nonsense in the remaining HTML pages because I'm defining in the base. Okay, next a navbar must be required. Okay, for any HTML page, navbar must be required, sir. What I'm trying to take, how you can able to write navbar? I hope you people may aware, not required to keep any explanation, sir. You can write on your own, or otherwise you can copy paste from the Google, no problem at all. You can able to write on your own, or you can able to take, you can copy paste from the Google. Okay, like now what I will take is, sir, let me take navbar. It's a very easy, sir. Okay, components, or otherwise CSS maybe navbar. Okay, navbar is there. Now navbar, what is the sample code for that is, this is the sample code like this. Oh, big code is there, navbar like. Sir, now I don't want to use sir, what we call this is toggle, collapse, these kind of things. That's why just take a bit very special care, sir. Okay, here what I'm trying to take is div, take a bit very special care. Sir, just I copy pasted. Now navbar div for that. Okay, ul navbar. Okay, like this. Sir, this is li, link, span, all these words are not at all required for us. Okay, like this, right? Sir, what I can able to take? Are you seeing anywhere? Okay, are you seeing anywhere? This is the active home, like this I'm taking, sir. Just have a look once. Just copy paste. Don't worry. Here like link. Next, this LI is not required because drop down I don't want, sir. But the meaning of that is 1 minute. Have a look once. Have a look once how it looks like. How it looks like. Sir, this is brand. This is the link. This is drop down. This search button I don't want. Regarding I don't want this drop down and search button. Drop down and search buttons I don't want. Okay, like that. That's why I removed that. I removed just here only. First one is the active. Next here home I'm trying to take. Next and after that here the links movies. Next and after that one more thing I want to take movies. Next sports. Okay, movies, sports, and then okay politics. Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. Next form also not required. Next nav bar right also I'm not going to take, sir. Nav bar right also I don't want to take. Okay, nav bar collapse also not there, sir. That's all. This is about a simple nav bar whatever we have. How many people can able to understand? Here just take a bit very special care, sir. How many people can able to understand? Just take a bit very special care. That's all. So what I am trying to take? Can you please observe that? Some unnecessary code I removed, sir. This is the nav bar default. Okay, like this, right? Next and after that, div class is equal to container fluid or simply container. Also you can able to take all the things you are going to take inside a container. Next and after that, this is the header. Header, sir. Durga new something like that. Next, all the remaining things. Do you know? This is a header. This is the header like this. Something like brand. This is something like a brand. Are you getting? Here class bar brand. Something like a brand. Next and after that, first link, second link, third link, fourth link. Like this we are going to take. That's all. This is the simple nav bar. Remember that. Are you getting? Clear, right? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Okay, this is just the bootstrap. We covered already this nav bar. Okay, so just this is just I'm using nav bar. Beyond that, nothing, sir. Next and after that, okay, after nav bar, if you want to make this one, yes, base template, one special syntax you require to take. Can you please guide? What is that special syntax? Please guide. What is that special syntax I have to take? Because if you want to consider this one, yes, sir, template, base template, one special syntax we require to take. Hey, Dev Dikshit, CSRF is for forms. Here I'm not going to take any form. Have you remembered? Just now I told here this block we require to define compulsory. This block must be required. Now we are not required to write anything, sir. Just define the block. Just define the block. That's all. We are not required to do anything. Just define the block. What it means is it is going to convey to the child tag. Sir, here listen a bit very carefully. It is going to convey to the child tag. What it is telling is what it is telling. It is telling is 1 minute. This is the span and so on. Current is not required. Yeah, what it is going to tell is it is going to convey to the child tags array. So whatever there in the base.html happily by default available to the child. Okay, in addition to that, if you want to define any extra thing in your child template, take this block, and then within this block you have to write whatever the code you require. Like that it is telling, sir. It is providing block to the child templates. That child template is going to define the same block in the child, and within that extra code it is going to take. Beyond that, nothing. Are you able to understand, right? Are you able to understand? Can you please observe that, sir? This is just like a template, sir. Just like a template, it is going to tell that. Okay, just like a template, it's going to tell. So they take this block in your child template, and within the block, whatever you are writing, happily you can write. Except this block, all the remaining things by default, I will make it available for you. Like that, it is going to tell to the child. Regarding compulsory So you have to write this block in the child template, and within the block whatever we are writing, so that thing by default extra. Next, except this all the remaining automatically it is available to the child tag, child template, right? Okay, if I will go for first home.html or index.html, then our life will become very easy. Don't worry about that. Sir, up to this, any doubt? Can you please confirm? Please confirm. Any doubt up to this? It's a very clear for you people, right? Sir, just we require to define block. This block meant for child purpose, right? Okay, child is going to take this block. Within this block, child specific code is going to write. Except this block, whatever remaining is there, all the remaining things by default is available for every child tag, sir. Okay, now clear? Okay, now let me go for home.html. Wow, here in the home.html, if you are not going to use template inheritance, then our life will become very horrible, because the reason is total code we require to take again here. But if we are going to use template inheritance, our life will become very simple, sir. What we have to take is, let me generate base template. Then immediately you may get the doubt, sir. If you are going to generate base template again, base HTML again, then what is the use of template inheritance? That's about your doubt, sir. No. I'm not going to write that. But first line, what is the first line, sir? Can you please tell first line? Dark type HTML. This line must be required for me. That's why I generated. Remaining thing I'm removing. Regarding just remaining thing I'm removing. I don't want remaining code. I don't want remaining. Only this line must be required. This line must be required. And then I forgot, sir. How you can able to take? Can you please confirm? I forgot the code. Percentage. Next extends. Which one, sir? Test app / base.html. Wow. Regarding just only keyword, extends keyword. Even in Java also, inheritance concept we can able to define by using extends only. I remember class A extends B, class A extends B. So Ginger 2 maybe internally Java based. Okay, extends test app / base.html. Okay, like that. Next and after that, sir, do you know? Because of this line, in your base.html, total cinema is going to come, sir. Total thing is going to come. Now, let me copy this block here. Nothing. Let me copy this block. Are you getting right? Just I'm taking this block. Indentation is not important at all. Don't worry, sir. Just I'm taking this block. So within this block, okay, whatever code you want, happily you can able to take, sir. So I want to take welcome to Durga news portal, something like that. I don't want to take anything here. Welcome to Durga news portal, like this I'm taking. Because it's the home page, right? Just I'm trying to take only this line. Beyond that, nothing, sir. Welcome to Durga news portal, something like I'm going to take. That's all. Now take a bit very special care, sir. So this is the extra thing which is going to be there in the child template. But from the parent, all the total thing by default it's going to come. Any doubt, friends? Can you please confirm? Are you in the position to understand? All the common code define inside base.html and define some block. And copy this block in the child, and within that block, whatever child required, that thing we have to define that. Have you observed, right? Will the header define in base.html reload every time the child.html is called? May be. I'm not sure. Internally, Shashank, maybe internally based on the implementation. How these Ginger 2 tags are going to be there, we are not sure. Let me analyze in that. Okay, anyway, sir, code wise, any doubt? Clear, right? So what if we do not define body block inside base.html? Then automatically it won't access base template schema. If you want to use any base template as the parent template, compulsory it should contain the block. It is the syntax. The Django understandable terminology. If you are not going to define the block there, then you are not having any placeholder, then it may not be used for template inheritance. Clear? Dynamic content means what? Pankaj Mishra, what is the meaning of dynamic content? So in the HTML page, happily you can inject dynamic content. Yes, no problem at all. Need not be only this one. We can able to insert dynamic content. I will show that. Don't worry. I will show what is how to insert dynamic content by using normal text. Next, here, can you please tell? There is one small doubt, sir. In this syntax, in this, which are fixed? What things you can able to change? Can you please tell? What things we can able to change in this? What things we can able to change? What things we can able to change in this? Only changeable thing is this word. Regarding except that, the remaining thing is always fixed. Instead of body block, child block, or block for child, something like I can able to take. Regarding this syntax is always fixed. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. This is about what is the child tag. Okay, same. Everything is always the same, sir. Okay, in this block must be same. This is the name of the block. This is the name. Any name you can use, no problem at all. But this name should be matched same as body block. Clear, right? Okay. Now, sir, let me check up to this. We didn't see any functionality as of now. Let me check up to this, right? What I want to take is, sir, let me go for. That's all. Here one biggest specialty is, sir, home.html completed. Home.html, how cute it is. Home.html contain navbar. Home.html contain, do you know, navbar, bootstrap link, CSS link, all the things are available, man. All the things are available, but still it contains only 5 lines of the code. Have you observed how beautiful it is? Can you please confirm? Is it easy or not? Yes. We are not required to write this functionality multiple times. Multiple times it is not required to you. Just write once this code and use in every child template. Yes, it's a beautiful concept, sir, which is nothing but template inheritance concept. Okay. Now what I want to take here is just take a bit special care. Let me go to the views.py. We can add percentage head block title. I'm not sure, Rohit. Let me check for a head block. Okay, yeah. Here just let me consider that. Here what about my requirement is test views.py. Let me define. Sir, here def. Okay, home view I'm taking. Of request home view. I don't want to do anything, sir. Return render of. Have you observed, right? Request comma. Have you remembered, right? Test app slash home.html. Regarding test app dot home.html. Like this we are going to take, sir. Okay. Here that's all. This is one thing we have to take. Next, only one line urls.py file. Regarding only one thing you require to take urls.py file. In the urls.py, okay, so from test app import views, okay, let me take here directly $symbol I'm taking, because if it is going to open, home page is going to come, sir. Views dot home view by default we are going to take, sir. That's all. Sir, now it is a very clear. It's a very clear for you people. Just let me start the server and let me send the request to the home page. Okay. Now py manage.py run server. Can you please observe? Is there any errors and so on? Okay, like now here just take a bit very special care. Here what we have to take here is ADB project settings. Like now let me observe that carefully. Let me send the request. Home page I'm getting, sir. Have you observed, right? Are you in the position to see Durga News, home, movies, sports, and like actually this nav bar, where I define this nav bar, where I define this nav bar in the base.html, but I'm sending the request to home.html. Automatically is it coming or not? Yes, that is one important thing what you should aware. Next, here there is one thing. Do you know in the nav bar inverse like this, right? Nav bar inverse like this we have we removed somewhere we covered nav bar inverse. Okay, it will come in reverse inverse like this. Nav bar inverse like that it's going to come. Okay, now have a look once, sir. Yeah, Durga News, next home and movies, sports, and then politics. No links I didn't assign, right? Okay, like sir, this is h1 tag, right? This is the h1 tag. If you want, you can able to do some styling in our CSS file. Are you getting some styling? h1, okay, align text align center I'm taking. Next and after that, font size, let me take some 200 pixel. Okay, 200 pixels, something like I'm taking, sir. H1 like this. Now, here may not reflect. 1 minute. Yes, have you observed, right? Home.html, this is the h1 tag, like this we are taking. Now CSS file already added, right? adv temp ot.css. Can you please observe that? Is it the same or not? Is it same or not? Can you please observe? CSS adv temp ot.css. Okay, like I'm taking. Let me restart the server. Okay, well, now here just let me refresh. Okay, well, welcome to Durga News Portal, something like that. Don't worry. Okay, this is about R instead of that. Okay, instead of that. Okay, here I'm taking, okay, 200. Okay, just for style wise, don't worry much about that. Okay, now I'm taking maybe welcome to Durga News Portal, something like that. Don't worry, sir. This is about home page, like this I'm taking. Sir, now here what is my next page I want to take? Sir, movies. Are you getting right? Movies. Okay, movies view I want to take, sir. Just let me take movies.html. Okay, observe. Can you please guide in the movies.html what I have to take, sir? Just for your practice purpose, let me take again. All this nonsense is not required. All this nonsense is not required. Can you please confirm what is the code I have to take? Extends for your practice sake. Extends test app / base.html. Next and after that, okay. So in the base.html, whatever there, the block we require to copy paste this block here. Okay, movies.html like this. Okay. in that, okay, movies information I'm going to take, sir. Okay, we in this just my requirement is movies information, sports information, like this I want to take. Okay, don't worry about that. Here movies information, like this I'm taking, sir. Movies information, like just copy paste, beyond that nothing. Sir, either base.html total thing is coming or not, that's about my intention. Okay, like movies information. Now let me go to movies dot, of course this is, let me go to views.py. Okay, now here movies view I want to take. Movies view I want to take, sir. Yes, this is movies view. Okay, this is movies.html. Movies.html, right? Sir, now in the URL pattern, okay, like, sir, let me copy paste the same thing in sports.html, politics.html also, sir. Sir, same thing, sports.html. Okay, just only here what I require to take, sir. This is what I can able to take, sir. Movies.html, same code. Let me copy paste in the sports.html. This is the sports information. This is the sports information, like this. Next and after that, politics.html. This is the politics information, like this. Sir, except that all the remaining things are always the same. Don't worry about that. Okay. Now here also in the views.py file also. Okay. Let me take. Yes, this is. Sorry. This is def movies.html, like this. Next I'm trying to take. Okay. Next under them sports. Now can you please tell second one, sports view I'm taking. Next sports, the cinema is always same, copy paste only, because observe the approach what we are using. Politics view. Next and after that politics.html. Politics.html, right? That's all. This is like the only one activity where we require to take some urls.py. Okay. Now I'm taking here, just I'm taking some movies. You're getting movies, like this I'm taking views dot movies view. You're getting movies view. Next similarly, sir, here sports I'm taking, then automatically then sports I'm taking sports view. Okay. Similarly here politics I'm taking here politics view, like this, right? Politics view, like I'm taking. That's all. So now here take a bit very special care, sir. Okay. Now let me send the request. I don't want to here just observe a bit very carefully, sir. Here I'm trying to send the request for home page. Yes, perfectly. Home page is going to come. Next and after that I'm trying to send the request for, okay, movies. Then automatically movies information is coming. Next and after that, if I sending the request for politics, then automatically politics information should come. Next, if I send the request for sports, then the sports information is going to come. Okay, we are not required to restart. If you are performing any change, automatically server by default will be restarted. But very rare, if the server is a bit lazy sometimes, then we require to restart explicitly. Okay, by default, if you are performing any change, automatically it will be restarted. Do you know? Even in the Java, Apache Tomcat web server also, this type of facility is there. If you are performing any change in the configuration files, automatically will be restarted. Here also will be restarted, right? Now only one thing, sir, this is home page, movies, sports, politics, like these links we have to take care. Regarding these links we require to take care. Navigation I want. Okay, can you please tell in how many places I require to perform the change? I want to give the links for these things. In how many places I require to perform the change? We require to do in only one place. Where is that places are? Base.html. Let me open base.html, right? Okay, this here first we are talking about in the navbar first brand Durga news. If you are getting Durga news, can you please go to home page only. Even home link also better to go to home page only. If you want movies, slash movies. If you want sports, slash sports, like this, right? Next, if you want politics, slash politics. That's all. That's all. Automatically, slash means root, current. Okay, root. Like now, have a look once, sir. Yes, home page is coming. If I home, it's also. Movies page is going to come. Sports page is going to come. Politics page is going to come. Yeah, beautiful. Now you can, I hope you people are getting the feeling that yes, we can able to develop web applications very easily, like getting right. Yes, friends, this type of feature, this type of behavior is nothing but template inheritance concept. Are you getting? So you can able to send a dynamic content, all those things, right? Rashekar Reddy, sir, active class did not change if we use this one. What is the meaning of active class? Active is always same, because why this active is coming, because of this one. In the navbar, for the active, I took some special class active. Are you getting right? That's why this is active is always fixed. It won't change. Okay, like movies, sports, politics, like active. At a time, only home page is active, something like. Okay, even if you don't want that, you can able to remove that also. Then it will become just like a normal. If you remove that, it will become just like a normal. Okay, that's all. Oh, like this. Now you can able to see. That's all. So this is about what is the yes template inheritance. Is it really useful concept or not? Sir, our thoda HTML pages, if you observe that, yes, if you are seeing HTML pages, how beautiful these HTML pages, observe that, sir. Very easily we can able to develop our HTML pages. How much code is there? Hardly 5 lines of the code. Yeah, clear, right? Rohit, you are telling something. Can you please? Yeah. That's what Anil. I will check that. Is there any chance to add, or otherwise is it required to add only in the base? Rohit, what your doubt? I didn't get you. Where that code we have to take? So if you want some tag pages, not whole pages, then Onkar, then for that particular page we should not use inheritance. We will develop that one as a separate page. Onkar, if you don't want base template, everything I want to specific, then obviously we have to write separate HTML page from the scratch. Clear? Yeah, that's all. Shashank, you are telling something like a header tag about that. Can you please? Anyone? That's all. This is the basic HTML. I mean template inheritance. Whatever we have. Clear, right? So how you can able to write base template? How you can able to write base template? Base template. Next and after that, how we can able to write a base template. Next after that, how you can able to write search child template. It's a very clear for you. If you want active page functionality, what is the meaning of active page functionality? Oh, if you want to add some extra functionality related to that, correct? Vaishnav, is it your meaning? Instead of block body block, use just a block body. Yes, Dikshit, I identified that. But anyway, I will update you. I forgot long days before. I checked and it's working. Yeah. Class is equal to active. Vaishnav. Class is equal to active is it is the navbar bootstrap. I mean functionality. Here class is equal to active like just for a particular thing. I took a class is equal to active something like that. Then automatically what will happen is that particular thing by default will become active. Getting no. Then obviously what we have to do default thing by default not available. Vaishnav. That is default navbar won't provide support for that. Then we require to write maybe some extra CSS styling manually. Okay. Next, Shishank Reddy. Block content, end of block. Okay. Rohit, you are telling something. Yeah, that's all. I hope everyone got the basic idea about what is the meaning of template inheritance. Okay, some more extra things are there. Okay, we will discuss if anything I'm going to get. Okay, that's all. This code is already there. Okay, or otherwise I will share this one. Okay, 1 minute I will share. Just happily you can practice. Yeah.